talking to some guy on the air yesterday who's like a deadhead who went to jail for counterfeiting tickets, and you told him to come here?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. He thinks he spoke to you on the phone, and he's here for you.
Well, why don't you just like... Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to really interview him.
You don't want to see him?
No. He thinks he won dead tickets?
No. He thinks he was on the air with you yesterday as a phone call.
Oh, he does?
And that you told him to come here.
Aye.
And he's here. He's got his guitar.
Is he weird?
Yeah.
Is he dangerous?
No, I don't think he's dangerous. I think he's weird. He was telling me how he had to spend time in federal prison for counterfeiting County Crows tickets.
I don't know if I want to deal with him. Are you in the mood to deal with the guy?
There's this goofy hat on. This guy's guitar out there.
It's been a crazy show. I mean, why would we want to stop the flow?
He is sort of interesting.
Yeah.
Because like maybe I'm just like burnt out on all this craziness.
Well, we could stay in here.
They seem to be pushing to have him in. I think he's something we ought to see.
Why don't you put him at the window and let me have a look at him?
Okay, John, you get him.
Let me look through the window. Open the curtain. Gary, you stand by the door. I just don't know.
Gary can't even open blinds.
All right, it's a tough job, Robin. The blind opening the blinds. Good work, Gary. Gary opening the blinds.
I open blinds and dial upside down faster than you've ever seen anybody.
Look, he's all angry now. He's throwing his papers.
He wants to get me in the worst way. That's why I sit over here.
And he can't think of anything to say. He's all upset.
Oh, God. I just put my fingers on the blinds and already I'm retarded.
Oh, come on, Gary. You're funny.
Only to you.
Hurry up. I just need your signature.
What does this say? I gotta read all this?
Just sign it. It's released. It's basically it's TV and radio.
I don't like to sign things without reading them, man.
Well, I can't have you on until you.
All right, fine. I'll sign it.
Hurry up.
And he can't think of anything to say. He's all upset.
I'm gonna run a copy of this, though.
Yeah, that's right. Don't worry about it. It's just a release. Got your tape. Because this is the E show too.
Here comes the guy.
That's him. All right, you just stand next to him and get ready to pounce.
I got you.
He's like a real whack job. Now let him sit in the chair and you stand over there. Hey.
Sit down here.
How you doing?
All right.
You think you spoke to me on the phone yesterday?
I'm sorry.
You think you spoke to me on the phone yesterday?
Yeah.
When?
When? What time?
I don't know. It was really late at night.
You think I called your house late at night?
It wasn't my house, man.
Where did you
It was
call?
my partner's house, okay? I don't want to blow my cover.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. I understand what you're saying.
You do?
Listen, Howard, I'm not going to blow yours either, okay?
All right.
But I need money.
You do?
The company's left me out on a limb out here.
Really? Which company? Oh,
You
the
know what I'm
CIA?
talking about.
Can I say the organization?
Oh, this is an act.
This is an act. Why don't you just act normal? I don't want you to act. Come on.
He was acting much more normal in the lobby.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right, so
This
it's an
is
act.
an act. It's a bad act, but an act nonetheless.
Oh, come on, Robin. Please be nice.
It's scaring me.
And you know what? You know what a good question might be?
What?
When was the last time you bathed?
Oh, yeah? What, are you homeless?
No.
What's
I
your
have a
story?
home.
Do you? Do you smell?
Yes.
What, when's the last time you bathed?
Well, yesterday morning.
Were you really in jail?
Yeah.
What for?
Counterfeiting tickets.
To what? Bad acting.
As far as I know, that's not a federal offense.
How old are you? You seem like a young guy.
I'll be 22 in October.
Really? He might be a candidate for MTV's Real World. Like a Puck kind of character.
Sure.
So, what do you want to do? So you didn't really think I called you. You're just like some guy
Yeah,
trying to
it's
get it on the air?
Totally.
Trying to get something going?
You're just scamming Gary, aren't
Delusions
you?
of grandeur, you know?
Yeah.
He's trying to get inside my head and work me around. But
Gary bought another whack job.
Wait a second. I asked you and you said no, and then we could have turned him away.
No, but
Oh,
you convinced
Gary.
you. I didn't meet him. I didn't know he was just some guy putting on a wacky act. He's not really wacky. He's a guy putting on a wacky act.
Howard, I could be wacky.
I didn't think he was wacky. I thought he was the guy that called yesterday. I just thought he's a
What?
weird guy.
Again, you've made the wrong decision. Recommend you should have just turned this guy around and sent him on his way. But please.
Now, I'd like to take him out now.
You want to take him out?
Now
Thank
you can see.
Would you two switch jobs? Could you be the producer of my show? And Gary, you just be a guy who tries to get in on the show.
Howard, man, I would love to be the producer on your show.
All right. So listen, thanks for stopping by.
Goodbye.
All right.
problem.
All right. Goodbye. All right. Here he goes. All right. All right. He had a little airtime. Very good. All right. Anything you got to promote? Okay. Gary, good call.
Take that.
Nice job, guys.
I need this.
All right, thank you. All right, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too.
What happened, dude?
I don't know. I don't think Howard likes me.
All right, man.
What's your name?
Rich.
Dick. Oh, yeah. I'll see you, man.
What is it? What is that I signed?
Just so that we can use it for the radio and television.
That guy was an actor. I know you gotta leave. That's the one you want to get on, right there. What?
I'm not a subversive reactionary.
You're such a douche. You're gonna go to jail for no apparent reason.
Go ahead. Tell Howard I'm not a subversive reactionary.
I saw the cops.
Gary, do you like...
Oh, man.
Why do you do that to me? He's like, you should have this guy on.
Yeah, he was giving us the high sign. That
He
this
wasn't
is
acting-
somebody
I mean, you
else.
broke in the middle of a segment
He
to tell
wasn't
me.
acting like that out there. He was not acting that way out
So
there.
he did a better job out there.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Okay.
Oh, you mean he got bad when he got in here?
He really did. I'm totally serious.
What was he
He
doing
wasn't-
out there that convinced you that he should be a guest on my show?
Well, I thought that he called in yesterday. That's why I came to ask you, because I don't get to hear
and
every
I
moment
said
of
he
it.
did not call in.
And I just thought he was a weird-looking guy.
Right.
And he had this story about, hey, listen, it's hard to explain.
I guess
now.
because
there's no way to
he
win.
wore a hat, so you got into it.
He had the guitar, and he spent time in jail. I just thought it was sort of interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, good job. Thank you again for helping my show.
I filled 10 minutes.
All right, there
My
you
own
go.
convoluted
Yeah,
way.
Right. That was some 10 minutes. Hey, where's the Gary Puppet?
Waiting and ready.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Gary Puppet.
I have a head of wood, and even I knew that ball was fake.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any guests for me, Gary Puppet?
The Easter Bunny will be coming in,
Right.
and Paul Bunyan.
And have you booked the Tooth Fairy yet?
That's next week, Robin.
Wow.
Wait a second. Did we enjoy this morning's phone call?
Oh, yes, we did. What is it, Stuttering John?
Gary for a second.
What? Go ahead, defend
Oh,
him.
you're help.
Another blockhead.
The guy didn't do any of that shtick outside.
Yeah. Well, then why would you even want him on the show?
No, because he was just saying that he was a felon and that he was a Grateful Dead head. He has a guitar. I thought he would be angry if we don't like that.
Even Gary Puppet is goofing on John. Look who's advising me on who would be a good guest. Stuttering John.
It just, he was just another.
I mean, he's a
wacko anyway.
Right.
You think he was a wacko?
Yeah, I mean, the guy was just like a goofy guy. What am I supposed to talk to him about? You gotta kind of think
Gotta
it
have
through.
some substance.
What you guys got to do, seriously, Gary? I know you really want to be a real producer. Maybe one day you have, like when I quit radio, you're gonna have aspirations of being a producer.
Right.
You got to say to yourself, even if it's a snap judgment, what is this guy, and really, what is the angle on him?
And we go through, Howard, we go through this
There was
a lot.
no angle on the guy, so he's a goofy guy.
We go through this
meet
a
goofy
lot,
guys
and
all
we
day. All right, let me take a
Wait a
break.
second, can I just say
no,
one
no,
sentence?
you know what? You'll
One
never
sentence.
get it anyway.
One sentence.
Why
go
don't we
through this
take a
lot,
break? Why don't
and
we take a break?
chances on this show?
Okay.
And there's
Why
a lot
don't
of
we
times
take-
when no, I just want to say this one
chances.
second.
What is it,
Listen
Gary
to
Puppet?
you.
Wolf, I just have to tell you that Abe Lincoln canceled. He had a headache. He couldn't make it.
All right.
Gary's saying we take chances on the show. The chance we take is listening to him.
I wonder if any point when he was screening this guy, if he looked up from his news day while he was sitting out there reading.
I thought he left.
He thinks he's joking, Gary.
That's okay. It'll be fun to watch you get arrested.
Yeah, I'm going to come in and check on you guys. Let's slump him.
I'm down.
Hi, Lieutenant. It's Gary Dillabate calling from Howard Stern's office over at K-Rock Radio. I got a kook in my lobby who's yelling and screaming and threatening, and I can't get him to leave. Could you send somebody over? 600 Madison Avenue. It's between 57th and 58th. And it's the 4th floor.
And you know what's in Clear Natural? Adirondack water, which, is glacier water.
4th floor.
And
It's a radio station. It's WXRK Radio. You can't miss him. He's got a guitar and a giant hat, and he's screaming like a maniac.
Smell.
Clear Natural.
As soon as possible, because he's really got me worried. Thanks, sir. Bye. Yeah. The guy, he won't leave.
What happened?
Well, I went downstairs and played like I said I would.
Right.
And Jackie was in the limo when I was playing. And the limo pulled away, I don't know. This isn't right.
So who do you want to see?
I want to see Howard. He said we'd talk.
What, he called you?
Yes.
So what happened when the cops came up?
They told me to go downtown, actually, and
Right.
file. They told me to go downtown
and file a civil complaint. Okay, I don't want to walk downtown, and they didn't want to drive me, which I understand completely.
A complaint against who?
Against Howard Stern Industries or whoever he is.
Well, what would the complaint be?
We had a verbal agreement.
A verbal agreement to do what?
To work together.
For what was the project?
So it wasn't really a project. We discussed some characters, and he took what I said over the phone, taped it, and used it on the air.
Right.
And that's not right. Creatively speaking, it's illegal. And I'm going to fight him.
So what are you expecting to happen today?
Oh, I made it clear that I would be here to talk to him after the show.
What if you don't get to see him?
I don't want to say anything else, man.
All right, you done, man?
I'm done.
All right.
I'm done with everything.
Okay, thank you.
This show sucks. I mean that. It f***ing sucks.